we've hit peak. Like, actually hit peak!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
TADC Episode 5 has officially hit today, and let me say, it might be the best episode in the entire series, like, no comparison. Or at least the best episode so far. I don't know, it's just, oh my god. It starts off with Kane giving a lightning round, choosing all sorts of random adventures one by one, and boy do they get insane. The first one is about Jax being a poacher in the safari. And he shoots Gangle the rhinoceros, and that's it. The next one is about Pomni being the president, and already she's a better president than what we have already. This is Obama, get down! The next adventure is about an anime where they all go to school. By the way, I love the little callback to the Gaslight District, which also was really good. You should check that out too. The next part of the episode is about stargazing, while all the characters go on a little nightly picnic, and honestly, it's a pretty tame adventure compared to all the others. I'm obviously not going to spoil anything here, but let's just say we get some pretty crazy information about Ragatha and Jax. After that, it's a little intermission time, baby. What follows is a pretty creative little animation process, which, yeah, I have to admit, is honestly really well done, and props to the animators for making this really fun and enjoyable. Bet you didn't know this is where the frog Pomni image came from. Good friggin' god! After that, we get a noir-style bar-type scene. And much like the stargazing scene, it gives us a pretty tender scene of each of the characters and where they all came from, while also explaining their backstories as well. And finally, we get the softball episode, and this is the exact point where most of the insanity in this episode is born. For example, we get the quote-unquote evil versions of the characters fighting off against the normal versions of the characters, and each one is funnier than the last. All except for Gangle, she doesn't get an evil clone. That sucks, she deserves better. Second off, we get a weird running joke about a mannequin who just shows up and disappears. Yeah, they do that 2 times this episode, and it just, I don't know, it's just so random I just have to laugh. There's also a weird centipede who just randomly appears in the crowd. Like, what? And the final cherry on top of this insanity cake that the glitch team just could not refuse to put in. What the? Jax in the maid outfit. Oh my god! I could predict a lot of things in episode 5, but never in a million years would I predict Jax wearing a maid outfit during a softball game. And it works perfectly! Gooseworks, I thought you made this undone more simply as a joke, but you made this because this was foreshadowing episode 5? This is canon! This is canon, apparently. And to be completely honest, I'm all for it. If the maid outfit is canon, what else do you think could possibly be canon? Would Jax waste all of his money renting out a plane in the next episode? Does one of the characters drink lead paint and suddenly get superpowers in the next episode? Or at least say it as a reference? They already did this in episode 4 with the unicorn bit, and I would be flabbergasted if they did something like this in the next episode. This and the intermission scene is probably why I consider this the best episode in the entire series. So far, we have yet to see the remaining... How many episodes are left? Oh, right. Glitch knew what they were doing by keeping the whole Jax maid outfit a surprise. And the merch sales, we gotta keep those merch sales up for future episodes. Seriously, you should do it. It helps a lot. Glitch Productions seriously did not need to cook this hard for episode 5. This is what I was talking about when I said we hit peak. This is peak fiction right here. Perhaps I'm over-exaggerating, and you're right, this is a pretty good episode. There's not really much else I can say except this episode was really good, and I can't wait to see all the upcoming episodes that'll probably top this one. It probably won't happen, but we'll see. And that's all I have to say. Goodbye. Wait, what just happened?